estate market in Chicagoland continues to react to inflation, the rise in interest rate to control inflation, lower stock values, fears of recession, and the war in Ukraine. Mortgage rates started the year around 3%, went up to over 7%, and back down to an average of 6.52% for a 30-year fixed. Although there are signs that inflation is abating, with the Fed's rate increases, the market can expect higher rates for the foreseeable future. Higher interest rates are reducing demand from first-time buyers and those who need to borrow a higher proportion of the purchase price. There will be a cascading effect on the move-up buyer if first-time buyers cannot buy, and the higher rates will likely end up affecting the lower end of the market, at least initially. Buyers with greater financial resources, either income or assets, will be less affected. Likewise, the upper end of the market will initially be less affected by the rate increase, but more affected by depressed equity markets. Recessionary fears will be realized. It is just a matter of time. Ultimately, all tiers of the market will experience lower demand and subsequently lower prices. The extent of these declines will simply depend on the depth of any recession. But most likely, the setback in Chicagoland market will be modest, especially in comparison to high-growth markets like Phoenix, Nashville, San Francisco, and Austin. The Chicagoland market should begin to experience some softening. How quickly these changes occur will depend on how rapidly consumers react to these factors and slow spending. In the end, lower demand will result in slightly lower values across Chicagoland. At this point in time, inventory will remain substantially below pre-pandemic levels, and values should decline moderately as demand falls. Inflation, higher mortgage rates, and possible recession will determine the extent of any fall in values. Click below to read our Chicagoland third quarter market report, which covers suburban market and the Chicago neighborhoods. Thanks for listening and hope to connect soon.